We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Tigers of Mexico City taking on the Detroit Lions. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hold the ball. Ready.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This defense for the Lions, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First down, Tigers.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Play action. It's gone. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack. Out of the gun. Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Completion good for 14 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. On the option left, here's Goff. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Hey, 76. 76. 5.
Here's Goff. And he's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Anderson back out there to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ritter's throw taken in by London. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. You talk about this Lions defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Ready?
Second and 6.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
They'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up. They can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Ritter with it after the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Right on the coverage, we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This is taken around the 12. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Goff looking to change the play. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Off play action. Here's Goff. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. To the air again. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Touchdown! On the run, St. Brown from 19 yards away. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Ritter going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Completes it to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good, and that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so he leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. In motion, the tight end. They'll run for it with Robinson going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. There's Goff. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this, and in for the Lions, touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Tigers nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ritter. Over the middle, caught by London. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Got a man, it's London. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And London, the motion man right. On 1st down, Ritter. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of this caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Yet it brings up 4th down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
4 down. What's that?
Gibbs straight ahead. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42
Now Goff. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 2nd down, here's Goff. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Goff now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Even in only 10 games, seeing Pitts drop from 1,000 to under 400 yards receiving was tough last season. And he has only 3 total touchdowns in his first 2 years. Still one of the most athletic tight ends in the league. I expect last season to be the anomaly.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Play action. It's gone. That is caught by Laporta. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And Gibbs has it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Now Goff. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
76, Super 1.
From the red zone now, Goff. Out right to Smith-Njigba. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
Hey, Shell.
Again, Goff. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 35, Tigers 3.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Ritter. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Ritter from the gun on third down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Brian Branch with it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Value free.
After the interception, here's Goff. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
You ever play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4? Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
This offense so far on third down can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A 5-yard gain.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as he'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. Back to throw now on first down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here's Ritter. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Ritter to throw it. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Ready.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready. Go. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front.